Look who's back. Yes, I am. I'm in the green room. Yay! Now, the reason why I have not been on is my camera went from a while back. And I've been looking for different ones, looking for things, and I don't know, I was really picky about what I was looking for. So, I found this one. I got it. And I'm tickled pink, you know, I can't complain, because I'm back on YouTube. Now, there's been a few things that I've changed from the last time I made a video. There's things I've changed around, I've upgraded, I've gotten rid of. I'm just taking a whole different path on a lot of things I'm doing. And one of them is to grow as much as possible. And I mean as much as possible. I've got like 30 plus tomato plants. I got 20 something pepper plants. I got zucchini plants. I got cucumbers. Butternut squash. Let's see. Tomatillas or tomatillas, however you want to call them. Let's see, watermelons, pumpkins, grapes, you know, all kinds of things. I've added in more. I added another ring of blackberries. I've added more blackberry plants than I had beforehand. I've added more blueberries. Just a lot of things I've changed up and added to, and moved around the yard, and you know, done that nature with. Now, soon, and I mean soon, here, let me get it real quick. You're going to see the top of my head, probably. Soon, these will be ground up into hot, well, not hot sauce, it's a pepper sauce. There we go. This will be a pepper sauce. And these are little sweet peppers, some banana peppers, some bell peppers, just a little bit of everything. I'm going to take the cap off because I haven't taken a good whiff of this in a while. And I want to see if it still smells really good. Oh, man. I wish y'all had smell-o-vision. It actually smells like a mix between banana peppers and the pepperoncini and pimento cheese, and that's about what it smells like. Oh man, it smells so good. Makes me want to take a big old sip of it, but I'm not. I could, but I'm not. But yeah, this is my sweet pepper sauce, or my as I refer to, my sissy sauce. And this is what my sissy sauce is going to be, just right here. So I do got another jar I'm working on this as well, because I want flavor. I don't want heat. I want flavor. Now I'm going to get it for a split second. I'm going to apologize ahead of time. Now, there's two red vials. One vial is empty and the other one is full. And inside of one of these jars is 16 million capsaicin crystals that has been activated. Well, no, it's not 16 million capsaicin crystals. It's 16 million Scoville capsaicin crystals that have been activated right there. And whenever I make my super hot sauce, this is what I'm going to add to some of it, just because I got people that are like, hey, you know, I want as hot can be. And yeah, this is it. I tried this myself on the 4th of July. and I looked like one of those mortars you shoot up in the air that explodes real loud and big. That's about what my chest, my mouth, my throat, that's basically what my body felt like. It was hotter than hell, but I did it. And will I do it again? Nope. If you pay me, yes. But with doing it again, there's no way in hell. No way in hell. Not for shits and giggles anyway, unless there's some money involved. And when there's money involved, yeah, depending how much there is, I'll do it. But until then, no. Not happening. Sorry, Charlie. And not the tuna can Charlie either. And, but yeah, I mean, I've been doing all kinds of crazy things, getting things in line, getting things set up. I got a few more people that's following me on my Facebook page of Butt Nuggets and Fruit Farm. Some of the people, like, I've been creating new things and taking it to market, and people have been really enjoying it, and, you know, they're like, you know, this is great, don't change a thing, or this is good, but it could be better, or, you know, things like that. And that's what I enjoy. I enjoy criticism, because it lets me know what I could do to make it better. And some people get offended by it. I enjoy it, because I've had friends before, I've given them stuff, and they're like, man, this is really good, and they hate it. And they just say it's really good because they don't want to hurt my feelings. But I tell them all the time, tell me if you don't like it. Tell me if it sucks. Tell me if it's bad. Because if you tell me that, I will change it to make it better. But yeah, a lot of people don't like to hear, man, your stuff tastes like shit. You know, it's horrible. And they get upset and butthurt and, you know, everything else. I would rather you tell me the truth than lie to me. Because if I'm making something and you're saying it's good, and I make it some more, and you look on your face, it's like, oh my God, not any more of this shit, then, you know, tell me the truth. Problem solved. But I've changed up a lot of things around here, you know, working on some new stuff. You know, and my problem is I still haven't got my back porch built. And the reason why isn't, well, it is kind of due to money issues. The price of lumber this year jacked up twice as much as it was last year. And there wasn't a shortage of lumber, but they just jacked the price up anyway. So I was going to buy it piece by piece by piece by piece by piece by piece by piece, so I got everything I wanted. And then one of the people that I had contacted about putting it together for me, you know, helping me put it together, wanted almost as much money to help me put it together than what it was going to be for me to buy the lumber. And so I didn't do it. And am I regretting it? No. Do I wish I had the lumber now and all the stuff together to find somebody cheaper to help me, or find somebody to help me for next to nothing? Yes. But, you know, with all this inflation crap going on, everybody's like, you know, charging ridiculous, crazy ass prices for something that's not even worth it. Now, I am going to be receiving a large quantity of canning tomatoes. Basically, it's going to be like $1 a pound, 20 pounds for 20 bucks. I'm not going to complain, because I'm going to take all the tomatoes I get for 20 pounds for 20 bucks, and I'm going to make all kinds of salsa like I did last year. Stock it up for the winter, stock it up for the fall, winter, and spring, and we're going to use it for whatever we got to use it for in between, like, whatever segments. And you know, it'll help us stretch us through the winter and other things with less issues. You two need to quit. You stupid ass cats. Yes, I'm talking to you. Gotta love cats in the house. But anyway, yeah, I'm tickled pink to be back on here. I know some of y'all probably have been like, well, where the hell's that son of a bitch at? Where the hell did he run up to? What did he do? Did he go to jail? No, I didn't go to jail. Sometimes it kind of felt like I did, but no, I didn't go to jail. There's a lot of days I wish I had a camera to record certain things because it was interesting. I thought it was interesting, and I would have loved to have shared it with y'all, but I didn't have anything to record on. And somebody's like, "Well, why don't you use your phone to record?" I own a cell phone. I haven't owned a cell phone since like 1997. So, yeah, I mean, I don't care. Cell phones are not part of my life. They are something, it's a communication device that is useful to have at times, but most of the time it does more damage than good. So, yeah, that's what I have a cell phone for. I have a landline. If you want to call me on the landline. I'll talk to you all day long. But when I'm done talking or the battery dead and I hang up, then, you know, it is what it is. But, yeah, I don't need a cell phone. Now, I did make a promise to someone when I turn 50 years old, which will be May 18th of 2023. I turn 50 years old. I said I will buy a cell phone. But here's the catch. By that time, I'll have my AARP. I'll go to Consumer Cellular. I'm going to buy me one of those little small itty bitty ass flip phones that has like an itty bitty screen to where I can just see the number when I'm pushing the buttons in to call, and whoever calls me with a little name across it and the phone number. That's all I'm getting. I'm not getting all this high-tech technology. I'm not getting all this crazy shit. And the only time I will use my cell phone is when I'm going to rephrase it. I won't use it. The only time I will carry my cell phone is when I leave the house. When it's at the house, I'm going to turn it off, and it's going to sit on the counter or the shelf or whatever. It's going to sit there turned off, not even being turned on, because if you want to contact me, like I said, I'll have a landline. You can call me on the house phone. I don't want to be bothered by anybody. If I'm outside, you know, even if I'm sitting in the house watching TV, you know, I'm not going to text. There won't be any pictures. It'll just be my little BDS dinky telephone, and that's it. And that's all I want. That's all I need. And all I'm going to get. But anyway, yeah, I've been dehydrating things, working on stuff, preparing for this coming winter. Because in the winter time I live like the Amish. I'm not going to lie, I do. I really do. And so I've been buying a bunch of fuel up and everything else. And here soon I'm going to go and get me some new heat tape, because I'm not for sure if my heat tape underneath the house is still even good or not anymore. So I'm going to get me a big old roll of heat tape. I'm going to reline my water pipes and everything else and plug all that stuff up. And I have a bathtub in the shed. It's been sitting there for damn near a year. I just got to wait till Adam is more able to move around and get around, because he's had knee surgery and everything else, and I don't want to do anything to cause him to re-inflict the problems he's been having. So hopefully between now and, you know, sometime in October, my bathtub will be put in. We were going to tear out the walls and redo all that stuff, but don't have the money for that right now, so I'm just going to put a brand new bathtub in and figure out how to do the siding and everything else piece by piece, if nothing else. Main thing I miss the most is stopping the tub, running a bunch of hot water, putting my bath salt stuff in there or my other stuff, sliding my happy ass in there, soaking in the tub. Ain't nothing better than soaking in a hot tub dead of winter. And of course it sucks getting out of that hot tub at dead of winter, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I've got all kinds of things accomplished since I've not been making videos. It's not because I got things accomplished from not making a video. It's because since I didn't have a camera, I've been doing like step by step by step by step by step by step, and you know, taking care of this, taking care of that, you know, making Post-it notes to remind myself and do this and do that, and you know, all kinds of things of that nature. So we slightly modified around the carport. We added a larger patio, kind of so to say, on one side of the carport. Early spring, Sasanoff, friend of mine from high school, few 15-30 minutes down the road from me, they were redoing his sidewalk, and he had a bunch of paving stones, like 3 foot by 3 foot square concrete stone, and he put it up on Facebook back in March, and he's like, hey man, I got all this stuff here, and I told him, I said, I don't have a transportation to come get it. If I was to pay you for the block and then pay you some more money for gas, bring it to me, would you do it? He said, sure, I'll do it. And he came up here and dropped them off. Now he came up here once before with him when his truck was, his miniature dump truck was running, and he dumped some gravel for me as well. So I mean, I don't mind paying him a little extra money because he got to travel to come bring it to me. And but yeah, we made a little walkway ourselves, going from the in between the carport and a little piece by the front door, a little gravel piece there, because I was going to want to put down some grass barrier mat, then put some sand down, and then put the block down, and then put some pea gravel around it, kind of smooth everything out. But that didn't take place because well, a lot of people wanted crazy ass prices for a minimal amount of loadage, and so that's why that didn't take place. But the steps are down. There's a walkway path now where you ain't gonna step in the mud or anything like that. So that's good though, but it's not exactly even. That's the bad thing. And then, you know, there's a few other things. We moved the fire pit from the middle of the yard closer to the carport where we can sit up in some chairs around it and stuff like that. And you know, there's odd and end little things. And we've cut up some of the firewood sitting around the yard. We made a few stacks of it. There's still more that needs to be cut up and moved, but the problem with that is trying to get out there early enough when it's not so hot, and then trying to do it somewhat when it's not so hot in the evening. But good luck with that. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to wait till about September, October, and yeah, we're going to fire up a little chainsaw. We're going to do some cutting and everything, and stacking all that stuff up. I still got about a rick of cherry on the other side of the house that I was going to do this afternoon, but I was doing things, then forgetting about it, and I had to go to the store and pick up some stock for this coming weekend, and yeah, I just, well, forgot. But it's okay because I got Post-it notes, and with a Post-it note I can write down, hey, don't forget about the stack of wood on the side of the house. It's got to be moved on the other side of the house. And you know, once I see that, it's like, oh look, Post-it note, reminder. And Post-it notes are my best friend sometimes. Sometimes they're my worst friend because I'll pick it up and look at them like, I don't want to do this, but you got to. Well, you don't really have to. You should. But anyway, it is what it is. And you know, there's so many things been going on, and so many things that will go on from now on. I was talking to my dad, I think it was yesterday or the day before, one of the two, I don't remember exactly, but his church is going to be taking a trip to northern Kentucky to the Ark. And if you never heard of it or seen it, there was a man in northern Kentucky, I can't remember the exact area, but I know it's northern Kentucky. I think it's Florence, but don't hold it to me. He built an actual ark, just like Noah's Ark, and it's huge. I mean, it's freaking huge. And he used all of his money, and he raised money and borrowed money and everything else, and he has, basically it's like a tourist attraction that has the plank you walk up, and it has 2 of every animal inside. Of course, they're not live, and some of the animals are actual animals, and other ones are just like, you know, like I guess like statue formed. But there are some actual animals in there. But yeah, it's great, and that's one place I might be here soon going to. And if I do, Mr. Cameron's going to be going with me, and I'll share my experience of Noah's Ark with all y'all. Whether you believe in it or not, you're going to see it. And if you don't want to see it, well, you can just skip it and go to somebody else, or a different video, or do whatever. But anyway, I'm going to record it. And if you want to Google it, Google it. That way you can see it beforehand. And yeah, I mean, it's great. I love it. It's been built for a few years, and I've been wanting to go to it, but every time I got ready to, something else just came up or took place, or something happened, and I just couldn't get there. But you know, it is what it is. But I don't want a super long video. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad some of y'all are going to be like, hey man, you're finally back. What the hell happened to you? Because I know some of y'all are probably wondering. But, you know, shit happens. You know, just duck when it hits the fan. But other than that, y'all have a great night. Have a great morning. Have a great day. Wherever you are in the world. Take it easy. Take it sleazy. Keep your nose clean, your powder dry. And everything will be a-okay. Until then, see you soon.